Hey, I'm, that guy from that thing. But enough about me. It is a wondrous testament to how few legitimately important things I have going on in my life that I'm actually taking the time to sit here and record a whole fucking thing about this. CD-ROM Inedi. Inedi?
Inédit.
Whatever. Which in French means something like exclusive, never before seen CDR. If you don't know what this is, I don't fault you any. It is a rather random and generally pretty forgotten and obscure Rammstein release. It was only ever available in 2001 as a bonus gift with some copies of the Mutter album Digipack in France, and apparently nowhere else at any other time. Copies of the DVD only exist today as curious collector's items. They're uncommon, but not generally very hard to get your hands on. For example, there are currently 4 for sale on Discogs, and I got mine in pretty good condition for less than the current lowest price out of the 4 on Discogs. So, what's on the DVD, and why do I even feel the need to talk about it in the first place? The DVD itself merely contains a video player for the Sonne and Links 2, 3, 4 music videos. But when you load the disc into your computer, it will prompt you to launch Rammstein.exe, and when you do that, a custom media player will load up. The menu is pretty neat, and there is certainly some historical value in preserving it, but aside from that, there is very little remarkable about the videos themselves. They appear to be the fairly standard versions, with Sonne being the, I believe, 358 international version, and Links also being fairly typical. So again, what's the point in talking about this obscure, hardly remarkable little promo DVD if there's nothing actually special about the contents of it? So I wanted to talk about the logos. They're pretty cursed, and when I point it out to you, you're never going to be able to unsee it. This here is your typical garden variety cross logo, but this is actually not what's on the CD-ROM. The CD-ROM has this. Are you seeing it yet? Okay, so here's a little comparison with some red lines I've drawn to help you out. First of all, the whole thing just has thicker lines. The two sides of the bottom of the cross are not flat or symmetrical with each other, and the right of the cross is kind of scrunched up a bit too close to the center of the R. Not to mention the R has this raised and slanted arch thing in the center for whatever reason. So the whole thing is just kind of wonky and deformed. But why? So my first thinking was maybe this is just an effect caused by the old age of the paper card sleeve. It is 20 years old. Maybe it's just bent or deformed or got wet or something. Maybe there's some sort of explanation there, right? But the exact logo appears twice on the paper card sleeve with the same little variation. So, I mean, this already makes this an unlikely theory, but I'm like, well, it's possible, right? It's still possible. That is until I took the disc out, and the disc has the exact same thing. So, whatever graphic designer put the artwork for this disc together intentionally created these variations of the logo, or at the very least, received them from someone who had done so. More importantly than why this happened is why I fucking care so much. But oh, my friends, if only it ended there. See, not only is the cross logo unique, but the Rammstein lettering itself is also a unique variation, completely exclusive to this DVD. Just take a look at this up close, next to the standard version of the lettering. The standard one is completely uniform. The bottoms of all the letters are completely level and even, but in the CD-ROM version, everything is more spaced out. The letters are all distorted, shaky, and deformed, and at uneven heights. The R is slightly raised up, the A is as well. The M's are raised up, and the centers are extended downwards, So not only are they not even with the rest of the letters, but they aren't even flush with each other. The N is tilted slightly, and the I is tiefer gelegt. Sorry, I just spoiled next week's RWTV video. There's probably other things too, but I've already been looking at this for so long that my mental state is as off-kilter as this logo is. So, what's the lesson in all of this?